Well, this is Town of Islip's annual organizational meeting for the year 2020. Oh my God, it's hard to believe. Fast, time's flying by. There is no public portion today at the organizational meeting, so we will go to the first item on the agenda, which is the reappointment of J.R. DeCiccio as town attorney. Are there any questions? I'd like to make that motion.
Second.
Motion by Angie Carpenter, second by Councilman Cochran. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. Congratulations, JR. Thank you. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, and Happy New Year.
Okay, that's very few words, and we like it. No. This has been a particularly challenging year. There's been some outside litigation, and you have led a remarkable team in the town attorney's office. They've done a really fine job, so we thank you for your service.
Thank you.
The next item on the agenda is the reappointment of Joseph Ludwig as the town controller. Again, I'd like to make that motion. Second by?
I'll second that.
Second by Councilwoman Mullen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Congratulations. These are difficult times financially for municipal governments across the country, really, and working with the state-mandated tax cap, it makes it that much more challenging, but also that much more rewarding when you're able to bring us through that, and we thank you and the departments who did a fine job, and again, bringing us with a budget that was tax cap compliant, and sort of adding a little bit to the reserve, so we thank you, Joe. The next item is the reappointment of John Lorenzo as chairman of the Zoning Board of Appeals. Any questions?
Make a motion.
Motion by Councilman Cochran, second by Councilwoman Mullen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. Next item is the reappointment of Kevin Brown as vice chairman of the Planning Board. Any questions? Hearing none. Motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilwoman Bergen, second
I'll second.
by Councilwoman Mullen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. We now move to the organizational meeting resolutions. Item number 1 is the schedule of meetings. This is when the town board will be meeting throughout 2020. We've really tried to take into account school holidays and everything like that. It's almost impossible not to have a conflict, but I think we got through it pretty well. Are there any questions? Motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilwoman
Second.
Bergen, second by Councilman Cochran. All those in favor? Approved. It is, it is approved. Next is bond counsel. The law firm of Hawkins, Delafield, and Wood shall continue in this capacity. Are there any questions? Hearing none. Motion?
Motion.
Motion by Councilwoman Mullen, second by Councilwoman Bergen. All those in favor? Opposed? It is approved. Powers of the town attorney. This item spells out the scope of authority and responsibility exercised by the office of the town attorney as authorized by the board. Are there any questions? Hearing none. Motion?
Motion.
Motion by
Second.
Councilwoman Mullen, second by Councilman Cochran. All those in favor? Opposed? It is approved. Board of Appeals representation. The board shall be represented in all matters by the town attorney. Are there any questions? I'll make that motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Bergen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. Item 5, official radio stations. These are the designated stations for purposes of providing necessary information and notifications to the residents of the town of Islip. Are there any questions?
I'll make that motion to approve.
Motion by Councilwoman
Second.
Bergen, second by Councilman Cochran. All those in favor? Opposed? It is approved. Item number 6 are the official newspapers. These are the publications that have been selected in order for the town to publish legal notices as required by law. Are there any questions?
Motion.
Motion by Councilman
Second.
Cochran, second by Councilwoman Bergen. All those in favor? Opposed? It is approved. I just wanted to, for the record, read that those papers are the Babylon Beacon, Newsday, Ronkonkoma Review, and the Suffolk County News. Next, we go to item 7, license authorizations. This identifies the town clerk to be the commissioner of licenses and authorizes the clerk to issue licenses pursuant to law. Any questions? Motion?
Motion.
Motion by Councilwoman Mullen.
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Bergen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Item 8, rental equipment. This regulates the use of rental equipment by various departments within the town of Islip. Any questions?
Motion.
By Councilman Cochran, second.
Second.
Second by Councilman O'Connor. All those in favor? Opposed? Approved. Item 9, financial consultants, capital markets advisors will continue to perform in this capacity. Are there any questions? Motion?
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Mullins, second by Councilman Bergen. All those in favor? Opposed? Approved. Item 10 are overtime services. These are designated to occur when deemed necessary by the individual department heads within the town. Are there any questions? Hearing none. Motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilman Bergen, second.
Second.
Second by Councilman Mullen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. And I thank the department heads and ask them to be even more cognizant as we go forward this year, to be very judicious in the use of overtime and basically just in emergency situations. Item 11, controller payroll signature. This authorizes the supervisor to notify the state and the county that the controller has been designated to sign all payrolls. Any questions?
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Cochran, second by Councilman Bergen. All those in favor? Opposed? Approved. Item 12, payroll deductions. Authorizes the controller to monitor and document accumulated time on the town payrolls. Are there any questions? Motion?
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Mullen, second
Second.
by Councilman Bergen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. Item 13, actuarial services. This resolution authorizes the controller to obtain actuarial services. Are there any questions?
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Cochran, second.
Second.
Second by Councilman Bergen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Weekly payroll. This resolution authorizes town employees to be compensated weekly. Are there any questions?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilman Bergen, second
Second.
by Councilman Mullen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. Item 15, accounts section, authorizes the controller to administer the supervisor's account section. Are there any questions? Motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilman
Second.
Bergen, second by Councilman Cochran. All those in favor? Opposed? Approved. Item 16, investment policy, authorizes the controller to invest monies, designate banks and/or trust companies as depositories, and contract for the purchase of investments. Are there any questions?
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Cochran, second by Councilman Bergen. All those in favor? Opposed? Approved. And I want to thank the controller and his office. They've been really very vigilant in moving money whenever possible and trying to maximize the interest on the monies that we have in accounts. So it has made a difference. Thank you. Water districts, item 17, authorizes the controller to represent the water districts within the town and to amend rates in accordance with the Suffolk County Water Authority. Are there any questions? Hearing none. Motion?
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Mullen, second by Councilwoman Bergen. All those in favor? Opposed? Approved. Item 18, the idle fund investment, authorizes the controller to invest idle funds for 2020. Any questions?
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Cochran, second.
Second.
Second by Councilman O'Connor. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. Item 19, digital signatures, authorizes certain individuals to access the payroll production system. Are there any questions?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilman Bergen, second.
Second.
Second by Councilman O'Connor. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. Item 20, bonding practices, continues the present practice for 2020 for elected and appointed officials. Any questions? Motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilman Bergen, second
Second.
by Councilman O'Connor. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. Item 21, government securities dealers, identifies financial services companies and banks which will provide financial services for the town of Islip in 2020. Are there any questions?
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Cochran, second by Councilwoman Bergen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. Item 22, change orders, authorizes the supervisor to execute amendments and change orders on existing professional services agreements, public works contracts, and purchase contracts which do not exceed 10% of the total contract price. Any questions? Motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilwoman Bergen, second
Second.
by Councilman Mullen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. Item 23 are procurement procedures set forth the process under which the departments of the town may purchase items and services. And obviously, this is all in compliance with bidding requirements as far as general municipal law is concerned. Are there any questions?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilwoman Bergen, second
Second.
by Councilwoman Mullen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. Item 24, Airport Consultant Services authorizes the Commissioner of the Department of Aviation and Transportation to engage consultant services in limited circumstances and within set parameters. Any questions? Motion?
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Cochran, second
Second.
by Councilwoman Bergen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Item 25, Parks and Recreation Agreements, authorizes the Commissioner of the Department of Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Affairs to execute contracts for services in an amount not to exceed $3,000. Any questions? Motion?
Motion.
Motion by Councilwoman Mullen, second by Councilman O'Connor. All those in favor? Opposed? It is approved. Item 26, Acceptance of Donation Fees. This authorizes the acceptance of donations under $1,000. Are there any questions?
Motion.
Motion by
Second.
Councilman Cochran, second by Councilwoman Bergen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. Item 27, Receiver of Taxes Courier Service. This authorizes the Receiver of Taxes to enter into an agreement for courier services at no cost to the town. Any questions? Motion?
Motion.
By Councilwoman Mullen, second
Second.
by Councilman O'Connor. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Item 28, FOIL Procedures, authorizes minor changes to the FOIL application form that may become necessary throughout the year. Are there any questions? Motion
Motion.
by Councilman Cochran, second
Second.
by Councilwoman Bergen. All those in favor? Opposed? It is approved. Item 29, Marriage Offices, the appointment of the town marriage offices for 2020.
Motion.
Motion by Councilman O'Connor, second
Second.
by Councilwoman Mullen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Item 30, retention of Jones Day, to ensure the town continues to retain the law firm of Jones Day for continued representation in outside litigation. Any questions?
Motion.
Motion by Councilman
Second.
O'Connor, second by Councilwoman Bergen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Meeting decorum formalizes the town's current procedures on the conduct of public meetings and public hearings. Are there any questions?
Motion.
Motion by Councilman O'Connor, second.
Second.
By Councilwoman Mullen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. Item 32, appointment of town clerk as the registrar. This appoints our town clerk, Olga Murray, as the registrar. Are there any questions?
Motion to approve.
Motion by
Second.
Councilwoman Bergen, second by Councilman Cochran. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. There is no other business before the board at this time, so I will
Adjourn.
entertain a motion to adjourn by Councilman O'Connor, second
Second.
by Councilwoman Mullen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We stand adjourned. Thank you very much.